So this is our Topps Inception single box 310 number. This is number 2. Sorry, this is number 2. Let me correct that real quick so there's no confusion. Copy and paste it over. Forgot to change numbers. Number 2. There we go. Load it up a little bit more. Dice roller. Roller dice. Anything with snake eyes. Gonna go 7 times. I'm gonna blow this up just a little bit more so you guys can see it. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go to our list. Do our teams first. We have the D-backs to the Nationals. And 7 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 times. And we have the Boston Red Sox to the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, David K to Jake B. Get this out of here. Paste that in there. David K to Jake B. Let's roll it 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Aaron's got the top 3 spots to me at the bottom. Oh. Fat fingers are messing up. There we go. Alrighty, let me sort this out. If you guys want to work out trades, feel free. Let me sort the range here to make it a little easier on me and everyone else. Sort range. Teams I got. I got the Dodgers, Phillies, Pirates, Giants. Bunch of junk. Alright. If you guys want to work out trades, go ahead and feel free. I'll give it a second. There we go. So, there might be some in here that don't know what this is. So this is something new. We did our first one last night. I'm going to give you the song and dance while I wait for trades to come through. So what that is, that's a box personally made by me. Once I make it, I seal it, so it's sealed up with a case breakout sticker. But that's going to be, it has at least 5 autos in it. It's 25 cards in total. All cards, all like non-auto cards are going to be rookie or pre-rookie or first Bowman. There'll be at least 5 autos. There'll be at least 1 of the autos will be a current Hall of Famer. There will be at least 1 card that's PSA 9 or BGS 9 or higher. That could be an auto. It could be just a rookie card. It'd either be that would either be a rookie card or an auto. I feel like there's something else I'm missing in it. David's in here. So there's a trade brewing. So let's see. And there is a $10 whiff credit at the end of this. Well, I remember to do that. Angels for breaks. Alrighty, so Jake likes his Angels. And then David is going to pick up the Angels. Man, if I pull, I'm not even going to say it, Jake. I'm going to leave it alone. You know where I'm going. Alrighty, so that's going to be that. Trades are closed. Unless you two want to work anything else out. No, empty box. This will be a quick one. Jonathan Scope for the Orioles. Felix Jorge, rookie for the Twins. Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Greg Allen. Cover that up. Mike Clevenger, green parallel. Where are my thick top loaders at? Green parallel. Yeah, nice one there for the Yankees. Number 2/150. Rookie. And you are. And Duhar. And Duhar. Gotta remind myself. Here we go. And we got a nice auto. We did a half case of this stuff. So I guess this is the best auto we're gonna get. Alex Bregman, number 2/299. For the Astros. Who has the Astros? Aaron. Nice. Alrighty. So let's do. This. So Aaron got a hit. Who else got one? Adam got a hit. So that was real nice. Let me take the. All right, so let's do our hit list folks here. Redo our numbers, or sorry, dice roller here. Gonna go 8 times. Obviously, I won't be involved in this. Go. We got David and Jake. So what this is Aaron and Adam got a hit. I did not get a hit, but I don't count. Alrighty, so 8 times, folks. Top spot gets a $10 break credit. And 8, David K. 8 times, 8 times, David. Alrighty, so that wraps up our Topps Inception. Well, Jake, never mind, Jake. Give me a number 1 through 15. You had 2 spots. I don't know if these are updated or not. So we got 2 spots left in the Stadium Club, random division. Let's hit that fool. 8. Magical number 8. Great number. I know I say it every time. Oh, there it is, 8. Make this a lot easier for me if I put them in order. But I don't, because I'm a moron. That's a pack of cards. You want me to open it? Or you want to save it for yourself? I'm gonna have to put I'm gonna have to update that section of the site. Right, yeah. You guys all have my address. I'm gonna have to update in that section of the site. If you beat anyone affiliated with Case Breakouts in a bet, it does not count to the bad beats. Yep, Adam, have a good one, man. Open it live, or you want to keep it for yourself? These 10 cards of Series 1. This is all from the same box. Now, I've sent these out for folks unopened, but I haven't pulled anything out of it yet. I pulled like a couple foil cards, but no like relic, no auto, no nothing. So somebody's getting one. I don't know if it's going to be on here. Lindor, Paxton, Future Stars, Christian Arroyo, Future Stars, Alex Bregman. Got some kind of insert here. Aaron Judge insert. Odubel, Orioles. Whole bunch of nothing. Oh, dude, I was teasing. I was totally kidding, man. All right, so we got 2 spots left in the Stadium Club. Random division. 2 left. Division draft. Sorry. I'm going to sort that out. I think my camera's crooked. Is the camera crooked? Is that you're already kicking in? Yeah, usually that's what it is for Series 1. As I said, I was hoping that somebody would at least tell me they got something out of it, but some went to folks on eBay that there's we get a lot of eBay folks that just break with us one time. I get it. They're sitting on a Friday night and see some breaks going off, so they want to hop in. So. Let's bring that eye candy back up here. There you go. Maybe a few decent Indian prospects. Oh, nice. Now, do you just get them to sign cards, or you do you do 8x10s? Let me tweet something out about this stadium club. I'd like to get this brokered in before I get off for tonight. Oh, you're going to Nationals. Nice. We talked about going, Tom and I. I don't know if we're going to go or not. Where is it at this year? Is it Cleveland this year? I know last year was Chicago. It's Cleveland, right? I'm guessing that makes sense. We got 2 spots left. Oh, folks. 24 spot. Cleveland, yep. I figured that. Oh, I need to rearrange. Let me see here. Oh, of course I didn't label the tab like an idiot. Shoot, is it? Sometimes I don't think. There we go. Alright, I'm going to reorganize this. Middle East. There's the top. I guess AL West would be 2. NL East 3-3. It stays there. NL Central. It's probably a toss-up between Central and West, so I'll just leave it. Nah, never mind, because I have it on the site different. Yeah. NL West, and then NL Central. So there we go. AL East, AL West, NL East, NL West, NL Central. Nice. Yeah. We talked about it. I kind of wish we would have done it, but it snuck up on us, and I didn't save accordingly to go drop that kind of money on baseball cards. Because I do it on a daily basis on eBay like an idiot. So. So we got 2 spots left. 2 spots left. That's way. When was it in Baltimore? Probably not. Oh, probably not. No, we didn't. Probably not. No, we didn't. But was that the year before? We've gone up to the card show up in Philly. There's a card show up towards Philly in King of Prussia, which is pretty big. We've gone there. We've talked about, there's one in Virginia that's apparently really, really big that we haven't gone to. We've told we need to go to it. It's just, some of that stuff, it's just a couple-hour drive for us. And the last time we went to, it was actually kind of funny. The last time we went up to the one up in King of Prussia, everything was just, the first couple we went to were way overpriced. Everybody was way overpriced. And even if you, like, pulled up something, I was pretty hell-bent on getting an Ahmed Rosario first Bowman Chrome. And at the time, they were selling for, like, $70 on eBay. So, going in there, and the cheapest I could find were, like, $90. And, you know, I'd show the people, you know, I'd be like, look, it's selling for $70. I'll give you 75, 80. And they were just, a couple guys went back down. But it was actually, you know, they wouldn't come down to what it was selling for. It's not like I was trying to go below it. But then we ended up making our way around, and we ran into one of the card shops that we are pretty lucky. We have 3 card shops within like 15 minutes of each other. So one of the guys, he's starting to grow a little bit. So he goes to all these card shows, and he had the best prices by far. So we ended up buying like 15 cards off this guy, and it was just, you know, we might have bought a couple off of everybody else, but we basically drove 2 hours to go buy from the card shop that's 20 minutes from us. Might be wrong, but I was an inch away from going to the card show in Baltimore, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. So I really, like, I've been collecting for about 4 or 5 years, but I really started getting into it about 2 or 3 years ago when I started to get into watching people break and all that stuff and buying into breaks. It's about 4 or 5 years ago I started to get into it. Now, I've always collected when I was a kid. but it was junk wax and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, because it definitely is. Because Tom and I were talking about it. Like maybe it would come back around to Baltimore. And if it went if it was in Chicago, no offense to Cleveland, I would like to visit Cleveland. I have no hard feelings towards it, but my girlfriend would have a pretty hard time if I spent money on going to a card show and staying there for a weekend. Because last year we didn't do anything for a vacation because we were in between moving into a new house, so money was tight. So it would have been pretty hard. So when I brought up that we were talking about going the next year, when I first brought it up, I was like, oh, I might be in Chicago. She was all for it to go, visit Chicago. I said, we can make a week of it. And I looked it up and said it was in Cleveland, and she shot that down pretty quick. That she didn't want to go to Cleveland. So I would. I like, Tom and I went to Pittsburgh for a baseball game a couple years ago, and it was cool, like going to the city, all the history in the city. I'm all about that stuff. She's a beach girl. She doesn't mind going to big cities, but it's going to be your senior trip, 2012. I graduate in 07, so I got 5 years on you. Burn the land. I have no problem with it. Like I said, she's a beach girl. She's a beach girl. She loves. We live on the East Coast. We have a bunch of big. We're we're in a pretty good location for being on the water. We live right on the Chesapeake. We really want to get to a good beach. We're about 45 minutes away. We're only 2 hours, not even that, hour and a half from Ocean City. Ocean City, Maryland, the good one, not in Jersey. Burn on the land. I'd like to visit. I would like to visit Cleveland. Like I said, I have nothing, but it's just to talk her into it, and it wasn't going down. When I mentioned Chicago, she was about it. She's out for 25 years. Yeah, I got out of it for a little bit, and then I got boxes and boxes of cards that I'll sift through from time to time. So I think that's further down. So that's not near me. Water bridge there. So there's underwater tunnels in. What bridge are you talking about? That might be in down towards Annapolis. That's a good ways for me. Maryland. Let's look this up. Yeah, that's the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. That's not near me. That's a. No, I think there's the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, crossing a tunnel at the mouth of Chesapeake Bay, the Hampton Bay. It connects. It's down towards Virginia. It looks like. It's a huge bridge. Virginia Beach to Cape Charles, Virginia. Yeah, Norfolk. Yep. Yeah. 17 miles long. I've never been on it. But, yeah, what was I say? Yeah, guys, we got 2 spots left. I'm sitting here talking about Chesapeake Bay Bridge, and it's Chesapeake. Yeah, I don't think the Chesapeake goes to North Carolina. I don't think. Does it? No. No, it ends at Virginia. We're at the very northern point. Like, if you go to a map and find the Chesapeake Bay, we're at the very north point of it. So we're basically, we're, like I said, we're right in the Delaware. We're right, like, in the corners of Maryland, PA, and Delaware. Two spots left. He said, I do not want to get off here and leave this open. We are on tomorrow, so we can try to... We fill this up. I haven't really been pushing this all night. I just added this right at... Try to catch some of these eBay guys. So I said, if it don't fill up tonight... We got tomorrow. I mean, it looks pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. Looking up bridges. Like, how much trouble would this world be in if I was the smartest person in the world? Look at that. Like, the brain power to think and manufacture something like that. It's just not in me. 2 spots left. Come on, folks. Let's do it to it. So apparently that's the case hit in these things. Right? It's not an auto. It's odd. Okay. Going to the shore. Tom has not quit case breakouts, but his role has significantly gone down. And it's not because of anything between us. He's just got a lot going on. Like I said, you'll still see him from time to time hanging out and stuff like that, and be on here from time to time. But he's just really busy with, got some stuff going on in his personal life. And really, it's not, it's nice to have 2 people doing this, but we're not, we started this up as, it's really not a 2-man job. And this is more for fun for me. I'm really not putting away fat stacks doing this stuff. Basically just pay the bills of running the site and all that good stuff. Like I said, I just enjoy doing it. So there's really no need to have 2 people. Like I said, if he's ever here, I mean, if I ever do need him, tell him I miss him. Yes. you'll still see him from time to time. He'll still be here. Um, he'll still be in the breaks and all that stuff. Uh, it's crazy. And it's, I mean, I haven't, yeah, I might be able to talk her into that. I've been so busy with, this is always kind of busy, just sorting baseball cards. My real job has been kind of crazy here lately. We're picking up big time. So I haven't had a chance to stop. So I haven't seen Tom in like 3 weeks. We're hanging out like once a week because we're only 20 minutes from each other. Atlantic City. That city will be dead by then. 2020. Be nothing to do up there. Atlantic City has my attention. I would definitely, if it Atlantic City, I would definitely do because it's only a couple hour drive for me. That's something I could just make a day of. Just leave super early and not have, maybe just stay a night. Come on, folks. We got 2 spots left. Let's fill this. Guess Bowman Platinum's going to be a thing again this year. Oh. Last year it was nuts. Last year it was. I ended up getting my hands on a, a box in a pack. I ended up pulling a Bellinger auto out of it. But yeah, it's not. Yeah. The auto is nice, but the other cards were junk because I saw it. I saw it go up. And my last year, I was going to try to grab a couple boxes and do a break with it. This year, I thought about it, and I honestly thought the hype would die from it because I don't know if I have any cards from it. I have cards from it last year. And I know um, cards like curl up over time. I know that's a thing. Dude, these things curled up on me like instantly. I had them for like a week, and they were like curling up. They're like junky. They're just cheap. They're cheap cards. Like the auto, the Bellinger auto I have is a nice, solid card. But like the other stuff is just, I don't even know why I have these. I got so much freaking cards laying around. And I actually got the auto, actually, the Bellinger auto actually came out of the hanger pack. Oh yeah, well yeah, because he was on the box. He was on the box. I think I got a Bellinger. I'm not Bellinger. Numbered. The big one out of the box was numbered Judge. I think I ended up selling it because it was cheap. It felt cheap. And dude, and that's like, you know, I could see maybe I have cards that have curled up. Like I've opened up some 2000, like I think we did a 2012 Bowman, and the cards were a little curled, which is fine. It's an old product, but for that they were like 2 weeks in. Yeah, the chromes. The chromes the top finest actually that I have are starting to curl a little bit. Let's see. That's a little bit from the half case we did. All right. I'm gonna take one more spot because I want to break this tonight. I really didn't want to take 2 spots, but I'll take 2 spots. It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, yeah, they were real bad. They they were real bad. That was the only one I found. I had some that were worse. So that one was actually just sitting on top of the. Jake, I just retweeted one of his tweets. All right, guys, we're gonna give this to 11:30. Doesn't fill by then. We're gonna roll it over till tomorrow. Then I'll send out one more tweet. There's 1 spot left. You sure, Jake? I don't want to pressure you into it. All right, let me get it off the site. Now you make me feel bad. Like I said, if you don't want to take the spot, you don't have to take it. I said I never want to pressure anybody into taking spots if you're just sitting here talking to us.